Okay, so our last question before we burst into giggles, and we'll start with Maddie, is what advice do you have if you could, or if you have advice for your 8th grade self, what would you say? So if you could go back to little Maddie, what would you say to her?
I would probably say no matter what's going on, like Emma said earlier, you probably won't remember all of the little tiny details, like, oh, this person like said this about this person, you know, that kind of stuff really won't matter. So if you're going to take anything from those situations, then take the point to step up for the underdog, somebody who's being picked on, and, you know, stop somebody who's actually picking on them, because that's the kind of things that people will remember and carry with them.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
Okay, mine would definitely be like Maddie said, and I said earlier, it's like it hurts now, like it really does, and we're not like saying it doesn't or anything like that, but use this as like a little bit of motivation to do better and, you know, just like prove everyone wrong. Like people could say like ridiculous things and it hurts and you're like, how can people believe this? And the way it spreads, it just makes it worse because you feel like all eyes are on you and people just hate you. But like reality, people really don't care what petty people have to say. So like take this and find people who make you want to be a better person, and it really is surrounding yourself with positivity. Like, I found some of my greatest friends by like going through these hard times, because you know the people who help you through the hard times will be there with you forever. And the friends that I thought I was going to lose in 8th grade because we went to different schools, I'm still best friends with now. So it just shows like if you have like an actual real friend, they'll prove that to you.
Yeah, exactly. Like I would just, it does like suck, you know, if you're the target of bullying. And sometimes you realize if you're the bully, like it sucks being the bully too, and like you have to realize, especially like here, like if how you're acting now is not nice to others, like you're gonna be going to school with some of these people for 4 more years too, and if you want like real friends and people to watch out for you in the hard times, you should probably be nice to other people. And I think, you know, if you're just having a problem doing that, you should just try and like reflect on how you're acting and change it if you need to, and just realize, like, you know, people can always, like, embrace you again. Like, 8th grade it seems like the biggest, most important time in the world, but it's really not. Like, even as, like, a senior in high school, it probably still isn't. There's still college and actual life, so you just need to realize that.
Yep.
I mean, exactly. Those little things don't matter in 8th grade, and looking back on it now, those little stupid little things that I did with my friends, you know, calling up the girls that I didn't like, making fun of them.
You did that?
It's not a nice person. It doesn't matter now. I'm a senior in high school, and I'm looking towards my future. You don't want to look at your past and think of it like, wow, I did that. That's horrible. You want to look at your past and be like, I was a good person. Because once you get to college and the rest of your life, those little things won't matter. They will matter less than they do at me as a senior. So when you're just look into your future and think, do I want people to remember me as that girl that called all of her friends bad names, or the girl who stood up for the other girls that were being called bad names?
Wonderful. Awesome.
For the record, can I say one last thing really quick?
Sure.
I would like to give you props for, you know, like actually saying what you did, because I'm sure that's not easy to admit.
No.
But like, that's really admiring that you took that and you completely turned it around, and you're such a great person.
Thank you.
That's awesome. Great job, ladies. Thank you. You're wonderful role models.
This is what we said.
Woo! Yes, listen.